subscribing to the show. I'll be trying my best. But today I have a legend. I have a legend today from New York, Seattle Storm, representing Sue Bird.
Crowd goes wild.
First of all, number one question that pops up online. Are you related to Larry Bird?
I wish. No, sadly, I'm not. But when I was like in kindergarten, I used to lie and tell people he was my uncle all the time. So
Really?
yeah, all the time.
Anybody believe you? Or they were like...
Obviously.
Yes.
Why wouldn't they?
I would.
You thought it?
Yes, that way. Have you ever been in Greece?
Yeah, I've been to Greece. 2004 Olympics.
Which
Yeah,
part?
Athens.
How'd you like it? It was good?
I loved it. And actually, my brother-in-law is Greek. So my nieces are Greek. Listen, check it out. I got a little Zoe and Alexandra back there. Yeah, so they speak Greek.
Okay.
They're very into the Greek culture. So you guys are really big in their house, for real.
Really?
Yeah, they watch the NBA for you two.
Thank you.
Like, well, your three brothers, yeah, all three of you.
Do you know any Greek words?
Not really. I think when they were younger, they used to say photos for the light.
Photo.
So yeah,
when are
not
you coming
really.
back to Greece? When are you gonna come?
I would love to. I'm not joking. They're there right now. They
Would
go
love
to
to have you.
my two little nieces. They're 11 and 9.
Uh-huh.
They go to a Greek camp every
Yeah.
year where they get to just like be in the culture and do like a normal kid camp. And then my sister and her husband do on a little vacation.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking all the time. I'm like, man, I was trying to do like this open invite. I was talking to Giannis, like I want to do this open invite to everybody, in the States because we, for the past, I think like 8 to 9 years, we've been like a little bit off the grid just because we spend most of our off season there.
Yeah.
But we'd love to have you. Like,
I
we'd love
would
to have
love
you
to go.
to Greece.
We do some camps.
Yes.
Athens.
You know what I'm saying? They would lose their minds just you being there talking to them a
Yeah.
little bit. But okay, I don't know about basketball. I want you to give me like, do you have a movie that would make you cry? What would be a movie that would make you cry?
I cry in all the sports movies. Like anytime there's a big moment, it's so weird because like I've obviously won a lot.
Yeah.
I've never cried. Very rarely
Yeah.
did I cry like on a podium or raising the championship. In the moment, for me, I don't cry. But when I watch other people do it, tears.
Tears.
Like name the movie. I literally every sports movie.
So you've cried, like you watch Love and Basketball? You cry? Would you cry?
That was a little different.
So would you? Okay. So
She didn't win the championship, you know?
Yeah, but okay. Did you cry in? Which one's your basketball? Like your most basketball?
I mean, like Hoosiers,
Yeah.
I cry.
Okay.
Actually, some of my favorite basketball movies though, because it's when I was like a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember crying on this one. Was like Blue Chips. You ever
Okay.
see Blue Chips? Above the Rim.
Yeah.
Those are like when I was, I was like 13, 14.
Culture.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wise. Okay. Do you like what gets you like who are you like off the court? Like if you gave me 3 words, like who is Sue off the court?
Off the court. I mean, I'm pretty chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very organized.
Okay.
I think that's like the point guard in me. Like point
Okay.
guards are always so organized. You got to know what's going on. So I have a little bit of that off the court
Yeah,
too.
think ahead. Yeah.
Now that I'm on the other side, I'm doing media production. I'm seeing that come out in the media and production. And I also, I think I'm fun. I like to have fun.
Okay.
Right? I think all through my life, I always tried to have a balance, right? Super serious, like take your craft super seriously, like work hard, all those things. But you got to have a balance. So you have to have like a release too. So I don't know, hanging out with my friends. I'm 43 now, so going out is more
I like that number.
Yeah,
by the way.
okay.
That's what I like.
Going out now is more
Yeah.
like going to a restaurant, but I still like to
Okay.
have a good time.
Do you ever think, like, man, like off the court, when did you start thinking like, okay, I could do so much more off the court than like,
Yeah.
just playing?
Not until later. Because I feel like, when I was coming out of when I was coming out of college,
Yeah.
I was 21 years old. It was 2002. Times were a little bit different. Like, you didn't really speak up a lot. You didn't really challenge things a lot. So it wasn't until much later, I would say like my mid-30s even, where I started to look around and be like, wait a minute. Like, if I don't talk about these things, who's going to talk about it on behalf of myself or all of us? So that's when I started to get more vocal.
Okay. Now I wanted to ask you something about your coach, like just,
Okay.
like
What do you wanna know?
I wanted you to give me like your favorite story about it.
Oh my God, my favorite story.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know if I have time for that. Is this like a G-rated program?
Yeah, you can do whatever.
I can do whatever. So I actually just told this one on Mello's podcast. So, and I'll keep it like FIBA.
Okay.
Since we're here. Very long story short, we played Australia.
Yes.
in like an exhibition game, and they killed us. But it was during All-Star Weekend. And if anyone has been to an All-Star Weekend, they know. Like, you're usually going out, you're having a good time.
Going out, it's a celebration.
It's a celebration. Not a lot of sleep, you know. So we get to the World Cup a couple months later.
Yes.
And we play them in pool play. So it's 2010, I think. We play them in pool play. And like I said, they beat us by like 20, 25 points in this exhibition. So when we get there, he's giving us this pregame speech.
Yeah.
And he's like this kind of guy. He likes to set up everything. He sets the stage, and he's like, you know, last time we played Australia, they killed you guys. They got every loose ball, like all this stuff. And then he's like, he sums it up, and he goes, but they didn't know you were all hungover. So let's go kill them. You know, it was like, we were like, yeah.
They
didn't know. Yeah. So we were like, where is he going with this? And all of a sudden he drops that bomb. And we were like, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
He always had a way of like building something up and then like bringing it back around where it really motivated you.
Oh my God. I do have for the fashion, but you know, I know you got limited time and stuff like that.
We can get it in.
But like, which one is your favorite era of fashion?
Era?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not now, because right now what you're seeing is like, you can take something from the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, like early 2000s, and you can bring it back. But also, like, what I like about now is you can take a bunch of different things in one outfit from a bunch of different eras and, like, make it work. You know what I mean? Like you could have a bell-bottom jean on with, like, a bucket hat. Like, you can kind of, like, remix all these things. Actually, bucket hats are not my favorite, but we'll throw it.
Hopefully I get you in the podcast for another time or more. Hopefully we get you to Milwaukee.
Okay.
End of the show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, share. Thanalysis Show on YouTube.